Listen, it's The Bert Show.
Time to get buzzed on the hot goss from Hollywood with Abby. It's The Bert Show's entertainment buzz.
It looks like a White House social media intern was having an absolute field day this weekend. But before we get into that, in honor of Black History Month, here is your Black entertainment history fact of the day. Because Beyonce made history this week with her 2 singles, 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em. Beyonce is now the first Black female artist to reach the top of the Apple Music U.S. country charts in history.
Wow.
She is also the first female Black artist to occupy the first and second position on the chart simultaneously. So no one does it like Beyonce. Good for you, girl. Okay, normally I don't like to talk about politics at all in entertainment, but I got so many DMs about this that I couldn't really ignore it. So there was this conspiracy theory going around that Democrats were going to rig the Super Bowl so that the Chiefs could win. This sounds like a fever dream. So that the Chiefs could win because Taylor Swift has previously endorsed Joe Biden, and some Republicans were saying, oh, they're going to script it so that Taylor's boyfriend's team can win and she'll be happy and then she'll endorse us again.
If that was your theory, you're an idiot. If you really thought that was going to happen and scripted and then the endorsement, you're an idiot.
People will believe anything if it's on the internet. So then Joe Biden's account posted a photo of him with these red laser eyes on his social media. I didn't realize this was his account. And people from all sides actually had mixed opinions on the president posting this. I asked on my Instagram yesterday, I'm like, let's be real. Like, how did you actually feel about the president of the United States posting something a little silly goofy? One person said, poorly timed. Yes. Funny? Kind of. Somebody said it was disturbing. Someone said, I get that he's trying to troll, but I'd rather he address how he hasn't kept a single campaign promise, TBH. Someone said, a president with a witty sense of humor. Love it. Someone said, I voted for Biden, and this is scary. Someone said, I love it. I feel like Gen Z doesn't like the serious upfront face that politicians and companies put on. Someone said if Democrats could orchestrate anything, they wouldn't have lost Roe v. Wade. And someone said...
That's a loose tie-in.
And someone said it's giving dictator. So that is the thoughts from the people on my social media account. But I think it's just a meme.
I mean, the conspiracy theory is so outlandish and so ridiculous that I'm unfazed by the meme because of the actual conspiracy theory. Like if it was something legitimate, like what's happening in the Middle East, and he responded with a meme like that, well, then we have bigger issues. But rigging the Super Bowl because of Taylor Swift, like, come on now.
I think your president is allowed to have a sense of humor. I guarantee you he didn't come up with that idea. But, I mean, there have been presidents in the past that joke during that. What is it, that dinner that they all have
the
at
White
the
House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it, but this is, come on.
I will say, as somebody who was unaware of the conspiracy theory, when I saw it, it was jarring because I was like, what is this? But then when you have the context, you're like, oh, it's literally just a joke. All right, Kanye West is saying that his Super Bowl commercial has paid off. Now, this is shocking because if you didn't see the commercial, it's because it was only in a couple of markets. And it was a 30-second iPhone video where he was like, hey, if you go to this website, you can buy my new Yeezy brand.
I think it was, I said it yesterday. I thought it was brilliant. It's so opposite what everybody else is doing, and it's so Kanye. I'm just going to take my phone out. I'm going to do a 30-second video. Yeah, I'm going to pay $5 million for it, but I know I'll make this. It was so Kanye.
I think it's hard to look at it as brilliant or enjoy it because he's so problematic right now with all the things he's saying that it's just, it doesn't matter what that man does. It's not going to hit for me.
That's probably how it felt for me, too. It's just because after thinking about it, I'm like, it would have been brilliant if someone else did it, but it's something about Kanye doing it that it just felt foolish.
Exactly. Well, he's saying he sold $19 million worth of merch.
Receipts.
I don't believe him.
Receipts.
He showed a text from his business associate.
Okay.
Which is very realistic. But there were 4 main items that you could choose from. They were all priced at $20, which is interesting because apparently that's what he wanted to sell all of his items with his Gap partnership. But I guess they couldn't do that for some reason. So, my question is just who is buying this stuff? Like, who is still supporting Kanye? Because $19 million with $20 for every item to only be $20 is kind of insane.
In 24 hours, he said he made that money.
24 hours. It's either a lie or there's some crazies out there.
So I have a pair of Yeezys in my house that sometimes I forget that we're still mad at Kanye, that I will from time to time put on, and then as soon as I'm outside, I'm like, oh, damn, people are going to judge me. So they're mostly just house slippers. You can't take them out.
I mean, you'd be surprised how many Yeezys I still see. I still think some people don't see it as like any kind of statement. They just like the sneakers.
Well, as a Jewish guy, I think I'm supposed to be more outraged.
That's a little different. It's a little different.
Bill Maher literally just scrapped an entire 2-hour interview with him because he didn't want to push the propaganda that Kanye was spitting in the interview. Yes.
House sneakers is a good idea.
What's that?
Keep them in the house.
Yeah.
All right, for more stories, head to the Bert Show podcast on your favorite listening platform.
Listen, it's The Bert Show.